In this video, we're going to create an animation event that can communicate with the spider and say, hey, at this frame, go ahead and fire off one of your asset effects. Now, in order for this to work, we need a script that's going to sit on the same object that has our animator component. So we can't use our spider script and call a function on that. We're going to need another script that's going to be used as a delegator. It's going to handle basically communicating with our spider. So to do that, what we're going to do here is inside our enemy script, we're going to create a new C# script, and we need to call this, let's call this spider, let's call it spider event or spider animation event. All right, so it's a spider animation event that's just going to receive an event call from the animation window and basically say, hey, tell the spider to go ahead and fire. Okay, so in here, let's open this up. We have our spider animation event. Let's delete everything inside this, keep the mono behavior. And in here, we're going to have a function called public void, let's say fire. So when this method gets called, we need to say tell spider to fire. This function is automatically going to get called from the animation when it's playing. So let's add a debug.log here that says spider should fire. Let's save this, head back into Unity, and this spider animation event is going to go on the enemy spider sprite. So here's the sprite with our animator controller. You're going to add the spider animator event. Okay, now that we have that, what we can do is in the animation view, let's select our attack animation. Let's find the frame where we want to fire this out. So I'm going to say right about here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an animation event. That's this add event key right here. It adds this little blue tick above the frame. And the function is going to be fire. It's automatically reading that script. So we select fire. Let's save this. Let's run our game. And you'll see here that it's going to debug.log fire every time it gets to that frame. And there you go. Spider should fire. Spider should fire. And there we go. So our animation event is working. What we now need to do is basically communicate with our spider and actually create the logic to fire it off. So in the next video, we're going to look at a challenge for how to complete that.